and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top stories first. State government presents 1 crore and 37 lakh rupees awards to participants and medal winners in Asian Games. Manipuri sportspersons with natural talents will become much better, says Governor. And CM announces government's decision to christen the biggest train station on Jiri to Impal railway line as Hypo Jadonang Station. The news in detail. The state government today honoured the sportspersons and officials who took part and won medals in the recent Incheon Asian Games 2014 by presenting 1 crore and 37 lakh rupees awards to them. Meanwhile, Governor K.K. Paul has said that the sportspersons of Manipur who are endowed with natural talents will become much better and achieve much more success in future. Our sub-editor Nauroibam Phillips and video journalist N. Ranjan reported that more than 40 nations participated in the 17th Asian Games held at Incheon, South Korea from September 17 to October 4. From India, out of 516 sportspersons, 57 sportspersons and 5 officials from Manipur participated in the Games. 7 sportspersons of Manipur won gold and bronze medals. The ceremony to honour the sportspersons was held at the indoor hall of Kuman Lampak Sports Complex under the joint aegis of Department of Youth Affairs and Sports (YAS) and Manipur Olympic Association (MOA). Governor K.K. Paul, Chief Minister O. Ibobi, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam, PHED Minister and President of MOA I. Hemochandra and Parliamentary Secretary YAS M. Prithviraj were the main guests at the ceremony. Other ministers, MLAs, representatives of various sports associations and many sportspersons attended. Cash incentive of 15 lakh rupees was presented to gold medal winner in the women's boxing Mary Kom, 15 lakh rupees each to the gold medal winners in men's hockey Kothajit and Chinglen Sana, 8 lakh rupees to the bronze medal winner in women's boxing L. Sarita and 8 lakh rupees each to other bronze medal winners in Wushu Y. Sanathoy and in women's hockey P. Sushila and T.H. Chanchan were also presented. Each of the other sportspersons and officials who participated in the games was presented a cheque of 2 lakh rupees. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi said, out of the 57 players who represented India in the Incheon Asian Games, 7 have won medals including gold, which is a pride for Manipur. The CM expressed sorrow over the unfortunate incident that boxer Sarita had faced during the Games. But the people of Manipur stand for her and lauded her courage. He prayed for her success in the upcoming events. He further said the players of Manipur have improved as compared to the past. The award given to them by the government is not appropriate as compared to their achievements. Their achievements are much worthy than the awards. In the coming Rio Olympics 2016, players from Manipur will be part of every event, the CM said.
We all understand that Manipur has carved a place in the world of sports because of the continuous effort, achievements of sportspersons from the state. We honor the performance of our players and in recognition of the force contribution of our players for the country, we are extending a little cash incentive, of course.
Governor K.K. Paul expressed gratitude to those sportspersons who participated in the Asian Games. He said percentage of participation of Manipuri sportspersons in the Games is 10 out of 100, which is a matter of pride and remarkable. A number of national and international players have been produced in Manipur. It is hoped and believed that many more players will come out and take part in international championships. Today's program shows that even though the amount given to the sportspersons is not adequate, their contributions are being recognized and encouraged. It is time for the Manipuri sportspersons to try hard with devotion to take part in the Rio Olympics. Manipur has been able to get the sports university due to the contributions of the sportspersons, Governor Paul said.
It is also a common sight now to find players from Manipur in any national or international sports meet. The cash awards being given today should not be measured by its monetary value. They come right from the feeling in our hearts of love and affection and with all our blessings. You have brought honor and glory to the state as well as the nation.
Chief Minister of Manipur, O. Ibobi, today announced that the state government has decided to christen the biggest train station on the Jiribam to Imphal railway line to be constructed at Kambiron in Tamenglong district as Hypo Jadonang train station. The Chief Minister made the announcement at the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Ragailong Women's Society held today at Ragailong in Imphal. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam, Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai, MLA Y. Irabot and MLA O. Landhoni were also present. Chief Minister Ibobi unveiled a monument and opened a stall on the occasion. Moreover, the Chief Minister also donated a sum of 1 lakh rupees to the society from the CM's discretionary funds. Residents of Ragailong village took out a march past in the traditional dress of Zeliangrong tribe and offered salute to the Chief Minister. Many persons were honoured and gifts were presented to them on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai said, "We should try to preserve culture and traditions with unity. The united strength of the village women may be utilized in a better form of women empowerment. As of now, there is no scheme for giving vocational training under the Social Welfare Department. Presently, only 2 centers have been opened to provide vocational training. At these centers, 10 seats have been reserved for the Ragailong Women's Society for providing training. The machines given to the trainees can be kept at the office of the society and training may be started," Minister Mirabai said, and donated a sum of 30,000 rupees to the society for purchasing various necessities.
जाति की युमिरें वैगदौरिबा कया सिंगना ngachidi tongan tongan ba activity kaya pantuk na bawanabada lamdam masigi awat apa amadi leihoriba ngachigi tongan tongan ba women society ngachidi tongan na phajaba masak amaga loina na saduna thamle.
Chief Minister O. Ibobi further said that the government of India is not going to come to protect the unity and integrity of Manipur. We are the ones who should try to preserve the integrity. The role of women in the state, filled with complexities, is indeed huge. He expressed his desire for the women folk to play a major role in guiding the youth so that they would move in the right direction. It is a matter of pride that the Zeliangrong tribe has been able to preserve its culture and traditions without any change. Once upon a time, the brave son and daughter of the tribe, Hypo Jadonang and Rani Gaidinliu, sacrificed their lives to protect the freedom of their motherland. We all should try to cultivate the sense of belongingness, the Chief Minister said.
Tambakta wayu, amada wayu, district amada wayu, koi puna maksing se. Laiba Manipur se, koi puna makini hai na koi puna makse nusi sana na laimina ba Manipur ki apun ba saktam Manipur ki territorial integrity se. Tanana si Bharat Sarkar na laaga nga daw na ti koi puna mangna Manipur se nusi sana na laimina ba Manipur ki apun saktam si kai na ba koi puna mak puna minasi.
In today's national and international news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, promising to bring a demand-driven model for village development, and expressed confidence that the scheme, with its constructive politics, will have a viral effect across the nation. Launching the scheme on the occasion of birth anniversary of Lok Nayak Jaiprakash Narayan, Modi said, "The country's development model has been supply-driven. We want to change it by making it demand-driven." Under the program, each MP will take the responsibility of developing physical and institutional infrastructure in 3 villages by 2019. Talking about the scheme, Modi said, "This is not a scheme about money. It is people-driven and guided by people's participation, guided by the MPs. With MPs involved in this Yojana, we can target about 1,500 villages. The scheme aimed to keep the soul of rural India alive while providing people with quality access to basic amenities and opportunities to enable them to shape their own destiny." Cyclone Hudhud has now strengthened into a very severe cyclonic storm and is fast approaching the eastern coast of India. The cyclone will make landfall near Visakhapatnam coast in the Andhra Pradesh tomorrow afternoon, while Odisha coast will also be affected. Both the state governments are on high alert and working round the clock to ensure safety of people and property. Tens of thousands of people from low-lying areas of coastal districts of Andhra Pradesh have been evacuated as the state intensified preparations to face cyclone Hudhud, expected to reach the northern coastline around Visakhapatnam by 4 noon tomorrow. Just 48 hours before Hudhud is scheduled to make landfall in Odisha, a mock drill has been carried out at a cyclone shelter in Gopalpur. The drill has been undertaken at 340 other shelters in the state. Keeping in mind the safety of passengers, East Coast Railway has decided to cancel the services of 38 trains on October 12 when cyclone Hudhud is expected to hit Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Fresh firing was reported from the Pakistani side near the line of control in Kitni in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch district today. The ceasefire violation comes after a sharp decline in cross-border firing in the last couple of days, followed escalated violence at the border. The spike in firing from the Pakistani side is because Pakistan wants to internationalize the Kashmir issue, said the 16th Corps Commander Lieutenant General K.H. Singh. He added that the army was prepared to deal with the situation. Former Haryana Chief Minister Om Prakash Chauthala, 79, is expected to surrender to Tihar jail authorities today after the Delhi High Court cancelled his bail and ordered him to discontinue his political rallies. He was convicted in January last year for running a graft-laden scheme to recruit teachers for government institutions when he was in office in 1999. Mr. Chauthala, the chief of the Indian National Lok Dal or INLD, was sentenced to 10 years in jail. Chauthala, who was granted bail on medical grounds in May last year, has been actively holding rallies to campaign for the assembly elections in Haryana. The Central Bureau of Investigation had sought cancellation of his bail and urged the court to bring forward his surrender date, which was earlier fixed for October 17. The Delhi High Court has asked the jail authorities to take Chauthala to the All India Institute of Medical Sciences or AIIMS after his surrender today if they consider it necessary. Members of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan's TTP offshoot Jamaat-ul-Ahrar has condemned the awarding of the Nobel Peace Prize to Malala Yousafzai, calling her an agent of kuffar, disbelievers. Jamaat-ul-Ahrar's spokesman Ehsanullah Ehsan and other members together posted comments on Twitter about Malala and the award, stating that she did not represent Islam, Dawn Online said. Ehsanullah threatened that fighters would continue to strike people who took what to them was anti-Islamic positions. Pakistani girl child education campaigner Malala Yousafzai and Indian child rights activist Kailash Satyarthi were awarded the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize by the Norwegian Nobel Committee for their struggle against the suppression of children and young people and for the right of all children to education. Twitter CEO Dick Costolo has admitted that the Islamic State IS terrorist group threatened to kill his employees after the group's Twitter accounts were deleted. Speaking at the Vanity Fair New Establishment Summit in San Francisco this week, Mr. Costolo said that after Twitter started deleting accounts of IS members, he and his employees received assassination calls. The IS has been using Twitter quite effectively to communicate and spread its message. Twitter has responded by removing the group's accounts, citing such accounts as violations of the company's terms of service. The IS has been occupying areas of Syria and Iraq and is considered a major threat by the US and other countries which have been battling its forces. A suicide attacker wearing a police uniform attacked a provincial police headquarters in southern Afghanistan on Saturday, killing one officer and wounding 4 other people. The bombing in Helmand province is the latest by militants bent on weakening the Afghan security forces ahead of the withdrawal of most foreign troops at the end of this year. The unidentified attacker approached the police compound in Lashkar Gah, the provincial capital, wearing a police uniform, but was stopped by a guard at the entrance, said Farid Ahmed Obaidi, a spokesman for the Helmand provincial police chief. And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. State government presents 1 crore and 37 lakh rupees awards to participants and medal winners in Asian Games. Manipuri sportspersons with natural talents will become much better, says Governor. And CM announces government's decision to christen the biggest train station on Jiri to Imphal railway line as Hypo Jadonang Station. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, please stay tuned.